Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages? Oh, the feminine. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Whoa, we have going broke. Lord have mercy. All right, it says the bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. Okay, so I feel like somebody is choosing to live a healthier lifestyle because they realize that, hey, certain toxic habits are really causing me to lose everything, not have anything, not have the people that matter, is what I'm also picking up on. Okay, very specific. Okay. We have canceled. All right. It says they crossed a line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. All right. So whoever this person is, they may be someone that likes to portray a certain image online or likes to portray a certain image in front of others and let people think that everything is a certain way, even if it's really not. Like someone that tries to live above their means just to keep up with everybody else. You know, like they used to say back in the day, keeping up with the Joneses, okay, or something like that. But this person is, again, canceling certain things out because they're realizing like, hey, ain't nobody really messing with me no more. Like people may be picking up on the energy that this person is in and trying to steer clear of this person and their energy. Yeah, because they made it seem like they were living large and everything was good. And whoever I'm talking to, you may actually be in a certain energy where you feel like things are going up, or you're actually in a space where they already are up and stuck, you know. So again, it's about protecting your energy at this point. Yeah, see the card wanted to come out. They didn't even let me shuffle. Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. Okay, so yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to get through to you. If you're not talking to them, if that's what the cancel energy is about here at this time, then it's like I'm going to find a way to get through, even if it's through a fake account, fake profile, social media. Fake email address just came up for some of you as well. Okay, we have falling in love because they're in love with you. All right, so this is somebody that you had a situation with, okay? And because you really weren't sure on what the details were or the ins and outs, you just kind of let it be. Ever since you let it be, things started shifting for you energetically, like going up. Things for them, on the other hand, not so much, okay? But I feel like this is starting to really make it clear to this person that, hey, the way that I've been living is not it. Again, the lifestyle, the toxicity of it, it's not it. I'm in love with this other person. Now this person don't even want to deal with me because I was over here pretending, you know, and all these other things, okay? So pretending could go into so many different categories. We'll just leave it at pretending for now and see where it goes. But it says whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. So they realize like, hey, it started off as a situationship, not a relationship, but now I'm into this person. I really want this person. Where you're coming from, you like, you want me now? You know, after all this stuff is going on, you didn't want me when you were up, or you know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. Could also be what's here. All right. We have doing the work. You've been doing the work on yourself. It says growth is happening behind the scenes. Healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. But I also feel like this goes both ways. Especially if we're talking about a mirror soul. We'll see as we go along. We don't know yet. We'll just see. All right. Most of the readings that I do are for twin souls, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But every now and again you get a karmic or somebody who wants to be your masculine trying to creep in the energy. We'll see. But nevertheless, you're doing your work, and so this is why the living large energy is here, okay? And this is also why you're attracting love. So underlying energy, trusted friend. I feel like because they know they could depend on you, this is why they want to turn to you. This is why they want to come towards you, because they know that you love them for them. And even if they were to be in a worse situation, you wouldn't judge them. But see, that's the thing. For some of you, you know, that may just be what it is. It's like, you don't know if you trust it. Okay, yeah, double life. You don't know if you trust it because of how they were coming before. This party was out here. This person was out here, party scene, doing all that type of stuff, and they kept this with you secret. They kept this hidden. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. All right, but now because of all that stuff falling apart, again, it was public. It was in the public eye. See right here, the vibe is social. So it's something they were wearing a mask for the sake of the social life that they were living. All right, it says the vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. You see, some are here to connect. Some just want the spotlight. This person just wanted attention. They got the attention they were looking for, but now that everything's going downhill, they still getting attention. It's just that everybody sees everything going downhill. And because of these people that were a part of a certain lifestyle that are solely just in that life, if you ain't about it, then I don't want nothing to do with you. This is why they're seeking something real, because there's a person that loved me, that cares about me, regardless of what I had, regardless of what I, was doing, regardless of the mask I had on. But see, that for you is the issue. Okay, it says someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. Okay, so yep, that's what that is. Underlying energy with the secret affair at this time. And then we have envy vibe. So there could be envy coming from this person because they feel like now you're moving on. You don't want to deal with me either. I'm in love. Whoever's dealing with you, boo-hoo me. Why not me? This could also be somebody that's connected to them because they know that masculine is thinking about you nonstop, wanting to come back to you, yearning for you, in love with you. Okay, so yeah, drama queen. It could definitely be that. All right, we have going viral here and chasing clout. Lord have mercy. Okay, so be mindful. Let's see. Let us see. This person may view you as the one that they want to be with, like forever. However, because of the situation they're going through, it really wouldn't sound the best coming out of their mouth right now, in their mind. And I would have to agree with them, because if it came out of their mouth right now, it would just sound like they're on some homosexual stuff or something like that. So they didn't want you before. It's how you feel. You see what I'm saying? We have burning bridges. All right. A lot fell out. We have real receipts. Family feud, good karma, live and learn. Well, okay. You see there? It's like you have real receipts of how you showed up for this person and the connection with this person, things like that. They may also be trying to come in and prove to you that, hey, I've been in love with you. I just had all of this stuff going on behind the scenes that you did not know about. I have the proof. Yeah, because you're coming from a place of like, no, I'm living it. I've learned. You get what I'm saying? I've lived. I've learned. This is what you did. This is what happened. Cool. We don't have to go back and forth. All right. It says the screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. So yeah, I feel like this person is like, no, actually, they have a lot of their own proof, a lot of their own receipts. I also feel like, again, drama queen could know about the fact that, hey, there was a secret affair. There's a lot going on. But because of the way you moved, you get good karma. Okay? It says it's not about closure. It's about cutting the ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. All right? So this person may feel like, dang, did I really mess this up with this person because of whatever happened here? Again, with that cancel, when we see cancel and burning bridges, it's like, come on now, and then look at this person's face. It's like, nah, I'm good. The way that you treated me, the way you made me feel, I am good. Even now, this person may feel all of these things, all this energy you may be picking up on, but what's coming through? If nothing's coming through, if they ain't bring no real receipt, you like, child, the bridge has been burned. Okay, so that's what it is. You were waiting on a receipt, you never got it, bridge burned. But it says sometimes blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's just thicker with drama, judgment, and silent grudges. So there's a lot going on there in that energy. Like, it's a lot of karmic stuff going on there. That's why, maybe they tried to keep the world separate. Regardless to what, you may not be trying to hear that, though. It says mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. You like, I look at this as, I wouldn't necessarily say you made a mistake, but you look at it as you're accepting accountability for your role in everything, the part that you played. And you like, all right, I'm good. Okay. Good karma. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears. It circulates. Okay. So again, pure intention. You weren't moving foul. You were never coming crazy in the first place. Okay. So a lot of dharma is coming your way. You're doing the work. It makes sense. Okay. All right, we have making peace. Yeah, they come in wanting to make peace with you. Again, doing the work, but you think that they have a hidden agenda. It says, after all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Okay, so yeah, they don't want to argue with you because they realize that, hey, I was projecting the things that I was going through onto this person, onto this connection. And because of that, I may have sabotaged it and messed it up. Again, you don't believe that they feel the way that they do now. So you hearing it come from me probably makes no never mind. You know, for those of you that rock with me, it's like, yeah, it makes a little bit of a never mind. You know, you like, alright, you know, but like really doesn't make it in mind because you don't trust them now. You feel like they still wearing this mask and they come with hidden agendas. Like they just want some of your energy. They just want to pull strings or something like that. It says not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. Alright, so you're like, I don't know about you. This could also be that they just realize certain things about karmic connection. We shall see. All right, but nevertheless, that fake profile card keeps showing itself. Person is definitely reaching out via fake profile, trying to get information on you, have access to you, something. See, we have repo. When that comes out, we see going broke. It's like, yeah, okay. And of course, we wouldn't wish that upon anybody, but see receipts, the receipts. Everything is synchronized here. All right, so it's like the proof is pretty much in the pudding. Okay, we have penny pinching. Okay, kinky ways. Detective, like I said, they snooping, spying, trying to get information on you. The two of you may have very similar kinky ways. If this is your twin soul, that would make sense. Okay, let's just see what's going on. Word messages. All right, so we have cuffing season and lipstick evidence. Yep, so this person is coming back. Somebody knows that they want to come back. All right, two of you could have already linked up or met up, for some of you, not all of you, with this lipstick evidence. It says infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. All right, cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. This person is worried that you're going to be out here looking for something else. Yeah, because you don't trust them. Hidden attentions, hidden agenda. There you go. You feel like this person is two-faced and you're fed up. Now, the two-faced aspect of it is the double life. You know, they feel a certain type of way, but they're not telling you all of what they feel. Again, it's a lot of envy in this energy as well. So you're like, is the energy coming from them? Like, what's going on? So we have SOS. Yeah, because you canceled them. You're not talking to them. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. Okay. Distress. Act with urgency. Assistance needed. I need you, feminine. I need you, feminine. SOS. You like, no. So you're like, reconciliation squad. SOS. Let's come back together. That's what I'm saying. They feel like the two of you resonate in such a way. You're essential to them. These other people, they could be replaced. No problem. That's what they're realizing. They're like, I've been wearing this mask for people that I could replace. Meanwhile, the one that I cannot, you know, hello, you know, I could have just took this darn mask off. Now they frustrated with me. They over it. They don't want to hear nothing. And if they don't come to you with the proof, that's pretty much it. They could say they want to make peace, but unless they bring the receipts, child, you don't believe nothing this person is talking about. Okay, but the two of you truly have become really close friends and you have fallen in love. So they like, we're part of the same soul star. I miss you. You probably missed them too. But again, you was on some double life stuff. Whether I miss somebody or not, that doesn't mean you're supposed to be in my life. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have repo. Okay. It says default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. All right. It says skirt and then my boo. So it's like the person is trying to come to you, trying to come home. But see, a lot of you feel like, oh, so you're trying to come over here, trying to come home to luxury because whatever with karmic situation. Remember the other day, what was it, y'all? Consumerism or materialism? I think it was materialism. If you're out here buying all these things and trying to keep up with everybody, eventually it's like, are you able to pay for all of these things? Are you able to do whatever you need to do? Or you just wanted to make it seem like all was well? You know, now you over here missing this real person, the one that you really want, the one you know, because of your toxic masculinity, there's separation. You know, now you want to come over there to this person and they don't believe in you now. They feel like you only want to come over here because the other situation didn't work. Instead of you having made the decision to come on your own. You see, not come because everything's falling apart, but come on your own. So this is just simply a tower moment is how I take it. You know, the tower moment was always going to happen. We didn't know how it was going to happen. It was just always going to happen. Anytime that spirit asks us to make adjustments and we say we're going to do it, but we don't. Anytime we try to make our plan, you know, be what it is instead of spirit's plan be what it is. Anytime we are willingly, purposefully disobedient to what spirit is asking us to do, child, good night. The tower is going to happen. You already know that. You already know that. That's like if your parents gives you direct instructions and you choose not to follow them, you already know whatever is going to happen is going to happen, whether it's punishment, whether it's they might back smack you, whatever it is, you know, depending on who your parent is and how you were raised. You already know what's coming. So why are you acting like you didn't know that? And that's what I'm saying. This person is going through a tower moment, which is like a spiritual whooping, they kind of feel, but it's to awaken them. Okay, 1441 on the timestamp when I said that they had this masculine pride that caused all of this toxic masculinity and this, oh, I have to meet manly expectations. Now everything's being repossessed. Come on now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no. Okay, yeah, we have rebound. So that's what I'm saying. You feel like, oh, you want to rebound, so you want to, no. You see what I'm saying? No, thank you. Stay right over there. You're good. All right, that's exactly where you're coming from with it. You're like, I would rather not, thanks. Okay? You're like, I'm maintaining my harmony. See, doing the work. Growth is happening behind the scenes. You're behind the scenes doing the work. You don't have to post everything online. You might be online, because I did see the viral card. All right, you might be online. You might work online like I do, you know, or just some way, shape, or fashion. You might like to just create things, or you might just like to be social online. It's called social media. It's where we are social on the media, okay? So you might just be on there, but nevertheless, you're someone who likes to stay to yourself and protect your peace. So if this person is not going to do that, they're going to bring drama. You're like, I'm good. I'm so good, okay? And energy is loud, y'all. So even if the person didn't say anything to you, you feel it. So what you feel right now, they lusting for you. All right, but you feel like they're being greedy because, you know, the twins come together. The energy is going to create some form of abundance, right? But again, you on the rebound. So how is that? What is feminine getting out of this? Okay, so that's where the inconsideration comes in at. And that's why you're like, I'm over this. We have graduation day. It says leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. I know better now. I know better, so I do better. Okay. They're like, you my boo, you my boo. You're like, I'm spiritually woke. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. I also feel like this is them, though. I'm going to just be honest. I feel like this masculine, yeah, see, because they were in this party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasure, surface level relationship with the karmic, surface level friendships, wearing the mask. You and them have something so much deeper than that. And you said, you know what, to heck with it. I'm going all the way to the deep end. You can stay over there on the shallow side. I'm good, buddy. Okay? But the person is now, like I said, seeing through their own ego, detaching from ego, cutting through illusions. And they're paranoid because they're like, you know, you might not want to mess with me no more. They're feeling insecure because you're being very guarded. Okay. We have snack. This person feels like they're obsessed with you. They're physically attracted to you beyond comparison or measure. And it's because of the amount of sex appeal you have. You have a great deal of sex appeal. Okay. And it's like effortless. You know, it's just natural. It's organic. All right. So you're like, bye, Felicia. Okay. It says, peacing out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. And this person has a lot of people around them spreading rumors and lies and gossip. And it's the karmics. Okay. It's the karmics. I feel like it could be because they're dismissing karmics right now. They're walking away from karmics right now. But there's this energy coming through for a lot of them that karmics are walking away from them. You know, they're starting to realize like, this masculine is all over the place. All right, yeah. We have knocked up, light bulb moment. They could have had a child with somebody here. Person got receipts that they, you know, been out here doing things they don't have no business, perhaps. Okay, I also feel like this person has had an aha moment of like how they can try to keep you around. So be mindful of that with that knocked up energy. We've been seeing things about a love child lately, and child, just be mindful. All right. Let us see. Yep, receipts. Again, spilling the beans. Something is out. Something is out here. Yeah, so somebody knows about you. All right. This could be one karmic, like a karmic partner. This could be karmic people. People know about you. Person knows about you because this person is going through mental distress and they're sending you that SOS right now. Two of you have a lot of kinky ways that are similar. Keeps coming up. All right. We have fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. So the two of you may have like some sort of dynamic going on. You know what I mean? Look at the bondage and all that stuff. Okay. So you might have some of those type of interests. All right. And they as well. So yeah, again, you're essential, but for so many reasons, not just sensual sexual things, but it's like, yeah, I love this person, falling in love. We have these similar kinky ways. I realize that I can't get them off my mind. No matter who I'm with, I keep creeping back to them. So I keep getting caught up in some BS. You know, maybe that's the receipt that the karmic is receiving. Like, this person is not leaving this feminine alone. Maybe I just need to go on about my business or something like that. All right, let us see. Yeah, but this person still, even though they have these feelings for you, even though there's this intense passion, all these things like that, chemistry, that's cool, they still have this toxic masculinity. They're still chained to that. Okay, so they're still operating from that double energy. All right, if this was tarot, this would be like the double card. All right, so it says codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down, masculine pride, toxic masculine. You see what I'm saying? It don't get more toxic than this, man. Okay, for real. All right, and then we have ghosts. That's why you said, nah, I'm good. Okay, and as a divine feminine, you probably left quietly. It's really nothing to like argue about, talk about. Like, you know what you did. I know what you did. We know what you did. Why do we have to go through this? All right, so again, something done in good faith. I didn't walk away from you to be like, yeah, F off, you don't mean nothing to me. I walked away to maintain my peace, to, you know, keep things balanced because I can cut through and see through illusions. I mean, you know, nothing about it was malicious. So why would any evil or bad energy come back to you? You didn't send no bad energy out. All right, so let us see. Like, I understand that me choosing my happiness, my peace of mind, you know, in my heart makes you upset. But I do not owe you an explanation when you're bringing toxic masculinity. I don't owe you nothing. Okay? So, we have new boo. That's the thing. They probably think, oh, yeah, you going to bring somebody in. That's the thing. You probably is going to bring somebody in. And they feel like they're running out of time. That's another thing that they're stressing them out. You are going to bring somebody in. Okay, because of the energy that you have, that you're carrying right now. Yeah, honeymooning. Okay, it says love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. This person misses you. They want to get back together, but I really do feel like you have a new boo coming in, trying to make their way in, or they're already here. Red flag, because you're like, this other person is full of red flags, and so I'm gonna let this other situation take off. This could be somebody that you had on standby, you know, like you weren't really too sure about, because, you know, you were trying to figure things out with this person. Not rebound. Rebound is, oh, this didn't work out, let me go ahead, try to use you right quick to make this person upset, or use you to get over this person. No, this is like a, you're a good person, but there is someone that I'm in love with, and I really want to see what's going on with this person. So you like try to work that out. You know what I mean? Try to see what's up with that. And then when they just, I mean, full of red flags, what else can you do? You have to take heed to the warning signs that you are receiving. You're like, this is a really, really risky situation. I'm good. So now the wait is over, and this is why they feel like you're hard to get through too, you know? It says defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. That's because you want someone that's in it to win it. You want someone that's in it for the long haul with long-term intentions invested. Not just here for the moment, here for a good time. You're like, I'm good. All right. Yeah. And so again, your fortune has increased. Everything's shifting in your favor. Good things are coming. You're at a turning point in your life. All right. This is like a pivotal moment in your life. We have heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. So I tell you, this person, they feel like they're running out of time to talk to you. They're going through it right here. We have the blues. Again, kinky ways. All right. Important person. Yeah. They're like, I'm never going to be able to replace this person. Okay. It's a little bit of everything up in you. That's what I'm taking it as, you know. It's a little bit of everything in you. You're like a unicorn. You're never, ever, ever going to find another person like this again. You know it. Okay, and so now what? Pretty much, right? Now what? So let's see. Messages for my feminine. First of all, I love y'all. Thank you all so much for all those blue hearts that y'all put in the comments last night. I woke up and saw all of that love. I was just a cheesing. I said all the divine feminines coming into union. Look at this, y'all. And as soon as I said that, the Four of Wands, that makes me happy to see all of these twin souls coming together. You know, it's a process, y'all. It's a process. We're going to talk our talk. We're going to, you know, feel how we feel because we're feminines. We're emotional. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if this is something you want to work through with your person, you can. Obviously, not if somebody on a rebound though. You know what I'm saying? But not if somebody coming toxic though, you know. So there are boundaries here. I feel like that's where we are now. You know, where we were 2 years ago, twins were coming back together, you know, the group that I'm talking to, and then it's like a boundaries. What boundaries? Now it's like, oh, these boundaries, the ones that are necessary. Okay, got it, because you coming toxic, you know, those boundaries. All right. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Nine of Cups. Yep, you're their heart's desire. What else is old? Yeah, they feel heartbroken without you right now. All right, my heart truly desires you. You're not here. So, you know, to heck with who is here. Okay, that could also be why everything for them is going downhill. You see what I'm saying? If you know that you can't keep stuff together because you falling apart without your person, then why are you not with your person? That's just weird. All right. Let us see. All right, we have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that, you know, they're typically pretty good with their finances. I mean, whatever they do for work, they do well. They must just, again, live beyond their means or something. You have the Four of Swords. This person is looking to recharge their energy. You see what I'm saying? Their heart desires you because you help them recharge their energy. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very prosperous. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? So you know that. You like, I know that I breathe life into this man because this man breathes life into me. Or I know that I breathe life into this woman because this woman breathes life into me. I know that. That's what twins do for each other. But if I'm going to be doing this and you just going to be running off with the energy to go over there and play House of Karmic, then sweetheart, we're not doing this. Hence the Nine of Wands. Exactly. We're not doing this. Okay, that's not what we're doing. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands and then flipped around. But do you see why? Because the Tower. What did I just say they were going through? All right, so here's the Tower, like we had said when we had said it. And here's the Eight of Wands. All right, so there's sudden changes going on right now. Very unexpected for them, not so much for you. Because, I mean, if you're the more spiritually ascended twin, is it truly unexpected? You going through it yourself. Spirit has already, I've been put on punishment and time out from God before. So I know what that's like. So I'm not just speaking like, oh, aha, because I've seen other people, aha. No, I've experienced it. So I know better. So, hello, wisdom is I know better, I'm going to do better. Right? So I'm just going to pass that along to other people as well because each one teach one. I wouldn't want to see nobody else getting a butt whooping if they don't have to. You understand? It's like being an older sibling or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, if some of you are older than me, but you understand what I mean. Okay? You get the point. Okay? So the Eight of Wands, again, communication, progress, all this swiftness. Look, sudden change, sudden and swift. How that sound? Real fast, ain't it? Okay, so when it's happened, that's why you like, oh, you want to rebound? Because it's coming like real swift and fast. No, it's not necessarily that they're on a rebound. It's just that, you know, they already knew. King of Swords. It's just that things had to make a certain level of sense for them. This may be someone that's very skeptical a lot of the time. You know, if I feel these ways about you, doesn't mean that it's something to it. I feel these ways. You know, so again, toxic masculinity, sexism, something about it. Something about it. Take it as it applies. Some outdated conditioning. It could be difference in cultural backgrounds. And you know how some men from some cultures can be, you know, offense, where they just feel like, you know, I'm God and you go over there and kiss my toes, you know, and stuff like that. And when you're like, I'm not kissing those toes, you know, they look at it like, well, who's supposed to do it then? And you're like, I don't know, because I'm not doing it. You know, they might not be used to that kind of thing. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands having to pick and choose, make a decision what you want to do. Ten of Pentacles, you see, it's all about legacy building. Ten of Pentacles is the lifestyle of luxury. We see already what you got coming. We already know, or it's either here or you have it coming. So before you get there, you want to be mindful of who you're taking with you. Because if you somebody that likes to be out here and wear a mask and keep up with society and appearances and all that stuff, you might not be the person that need to be next to feminine in the first place. Because that's not what it's about. You know, Spirit is going to oh my goodness. Spirit is going to bless feminine with these blessings regardless. You understand what I'm saying to you? So the fact that this masculine wants to come in, you know, it's like, dude, at the end of the day, whether you hear or not, feminine is going to be well. Don't come in because things are going bad. Come in because it's where you want to be. That's all feminine is saying. All right. Yeah, come in because this is your happy place. And I feel like that's what it is, though, feminine. You know, I have to read from a place where I see both sides. I can't just be like, yeah, because I feel you, feminine. I feel you. I do, girl. I do. But I see where masculine is coming from as well. Okay. So, ciao, good night. All right. So, let us see. All right. Have to pick and choose. Are you the one to come with me? We have the Six of Wands, and then we have this King of Wands here. Six of Wands is overcoming obstacles and challenges. That's what they desire. You know, I'm going to take this action, Seven of Pentacles, and put more time in, invest more of my effort, show this person that I want them, that I'm serious. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's something here about truth, speaking truth. If they were deceitful before, they want to speak the truth. It's like they're learning something, or how to put this? They want to show you that their focus is on you, that their attention is on you, that this is not like a, you're not important. Again, back to that essential key player. We have the Eight of Swords. They stay thinking about you. You're on their mind nonstop. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. Excuse me. Knight of Wands. And then underneath the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. That's why they're rushing in towards you. You're very secure. You have a secure attachment style. You care for yourself and others in tangible and practical ways. You show up in ways that matter. That's why. So whoever this person is, this other person, maybe they just weren't. They left everything on masculine, and then masculine just couldn't do it after a while. So they got the receipts to prove it. They're like, no. It wasn't because of me. I promise it wasn't because of me. You know, but maybe that's just what it is. Maybe something didn't work out and they're realizing the reason it didn't work out because I was never meant to build this up with this person in the first place, or something like that. Yeah, sudden realization. I was never meant to do this over here in the first place. This situation was what it was meant to be. If they have child or children, there's a karmic contract there. That's why we came together. You know what I mean? Or something along those lines. Especially with the Ten of Cups here. Family. Something about that. Family feud. Yeah, something about that. And then see with the receipts. See how all that? Yeah. Yes, that flows. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles holding on to you. Holding on tight too. Because you're the divine counterpart. Hello. With the Knight of Cups as the underlining. Of course I'm holding on to my divine. Are you serious? What? I can't replace my divine feminine. There's so many divine feminines out there in the world. Look at all of us here, linked up right now. Hey, y'all, guess what? None of us could replace each other to each other's masculine. That's just not that's just not how it goes down. You understand? There's so many other divine masculines. None of them could replace our masculines to us. You see? It wouldn't matter, you know? So that's why they're like, mine. Because the Four of Pentacles is a very possessive energy. We're talking about somebody that's like, mine. This is mine. You're not going nowhere. You're mine. You know, like that. Child, if for your soulmates, they want to come into union. It's all about duality. You know, it might be they're a certain type of way. You're the opposite. You know, we've been getting that thug and that bad boy and all that type of stuff. Okay, so maybe they might see you as a good girl and they're a thug, a bad boy, or vice versa. You might be a bad girl and they're a good guy. You know, take it as it applies. Either way it goes, you go together real bad and they're just like, I don't know if I can keep being away from this person. So it's more so about that than anything else. It's the fact, okay, the Tower came because of the Eight of Swords. I hope it makes sense. Follow me. The person can't stop thinking about you. They think about you all the time. The Seven of Swords, they keep trying to creep back off to you all the time. So, of course, the Tower is only going to happen. Hello? Because whatever is done in the dark is going to eventually come to the light. Okay? So, yeah. That's what I get from that. The Knight of Cups is about affection and romance and, yeah, charm, chivalry. All right? The Five of Cups. So, let me take you out. I want to show you something. Yeah, Page of Cups. Let me take you out. I want to show you something. That's where I feel like all these receipts are going to come in at. Two of Cups. Now, this may be actual receipts, y'all. Like, they might show you actual receipts. Like, they might pull out paperwork and documentation. That's how Blue is seeing it in her mind's eye. Like, y'all go out and they take you somewhere that obviously they will be able to show you that, where nobody else will be able to see what they're showing you. All right? Just like people go out places and have meetings all the time. And they're going to show you the actual receipts where you can see the numbers and see what they were doing versus what they weren't and how it all went down. You know, something about that is here because they're like, you know, this is where I should have been. This is where I wanted to be. I wasn't there. Now, mind you, from your side, everything is red flag, red flag, red flag. Because none of that is good. The way you was moving was never correct. It was never righteous. But in the event that whoever I'm speaking to, you already had that situation going on with them. We saw situationship. We saw secret affair. We saw all that. You couldn't help who you fell in love with type shit. Well, then, look, this is for you. Okay? This is for you. They're going to sit you down with the receipts. They're going to show you whatever they have to show you because they don't want to lose you. Okay? So we have the Strength card. All right, Strength card. Yes, this is, I have to be brave. I have to build up my self-esteem. I have to come towards this person and display my strength. If I don't want to lose them, because this person might have a fear of rejection. Okay, so you may say, well, if they feel all of these things, blue, this keep popping up and that keep popping up. Because I know there are people that say whatever they want to say, child. And I know there are only, you know, some people that just listen to me and some people that listen to a few of us because the things that we say always go together. All right. I watch some people too because the things that we say are like piggyback. So when I can rock with somebody like that, it's like, oh, you legit. I know my gift legit. So when I come across another legit reader, it's like, oh, yeah. Right. But nevertheless, this person may have had that fear of rejection. So you say, well, I keep hearing this come from blue, or I keep hearing this come from whomever. I keep doing my own readings and I'm seeing this message come out, but they ain't saying nothing yet. So I don't want to believe it because I'm not seeing it with my eyes, but you're feeling it with your heart though, right? And when you're using your intuition, is your intuition your mind or is it your heart? Drop it in the comments. What you think it is? You think your intuition is your mind or you think it's your heart? So this person, even though they have this fear of rejection, they're like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I have to be what? I have to be strong. I have to just go ahead towards this person and let them know how I'm feeling. I was saying strong and brave at the same time. You heard it here first. We strave around here. We strong and brave. Okay. So I have to be strong. I have to be brave. I have to come towards this person. Even if I'm afraid of rejection, it doesn't matter. Okay. Because if this is really what I want, you know, if this is really who I want, then I have to go for it. Not to mention, they done disappointed you time and time again. And if they don't come the right way, you're going to think that they're lying. I already think you have a hidden agenda. I already think you're over here trying to pull strings. You're full of red flags. Like, if you don't come the right way, you don't stand a chance, buddy. So you have no choice. Because with clean slate, that's exactly what you do. Cleaning the slate because you feel like this person broke your heart. But right underneath that, we have misunderstood. They're like, no, you're just not understanding it. You're not understanding it. Well, you need to come through and make her understand it. Because right now, no, she is not. He is not. They are not understanding it. Okay? So, yeah, let us see. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to work on it, all right? Let's make peace. I have love on the brain. I want to talk to you every day, all day. What you doing, babe? This is what I'm doing. What you eat? This is what I just ate. You need money? Here you go. I just sent you $50. $50 ain't much. Go ahead, get yourself something to eat for dinner. I don't care. You know, something like that. Who gives a damn? All right, you like this shit. This lunch for the day and tomorrow. Thank you. This lunch today, tomorrow, and the next day. You know, it ain't got to be much. The fact that you sent it to me. Thank you. All right, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself, building something up. But also, I want to rebuild my reputation in my feminine's eyes. I want to show them that they can trust me. Because, look, they didn't cancel me. They trying to cancel me out. Nowadays, in our, like, you know, what do they call it, y'all? In their lingo, when we say someone is canceled, don't that mean it's a dub, it's a wrap, it's a doobie with pins? We don't mess with them no more. We don't play them no more. We don't watch them no more. We don't support them no more. Whatever it is no more. That's what it means when we say something is canceled. Like, we mean that to the utmost. For real, it's done. So that's how this person feels. They like, oh, damn, they trying to cancel me. They trying to cancel us. You know, things like that, child. And they really feel like this is a fated connection. This is meant to be. You're the one that their heart desires. You know, they're praying that the two of you can heal this situation and renew everything. Renew the love. Because they really did fall in love. I mean, we have it here so many times. Then we have the Chariots right underneath that. They want to move forward. They're determined. They're focused on this. They want you to know you're the one I'm focused on. All right. This person is utilizing their willpower right now to manifest something and bring it from the spiritual into the physical. And what do we have back here? The King of Wands. Exactly. Because faith without works is dead. So we see the faith and we see the works. This person know they can't just be out here on no red flag. Go ahead if you want to. The bridge will be burnt. Okay. The bridge will be burnt. I don't think that's what they want to do. Okay. Thank you, spirits. All right. What are the messages? All right. It says, you've come farther than you think. Not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. You see, that could be where you at. You like, okay, I don't know. I came up BFF Jill. I learned my lesson. I'm good. All right. I'm good. They still ain't say nothing. They still ain't do nothing. You like, if a person doesn't say or do anything, because they don't want to. Because they don't want to. That's where you're at with it. You like, I'm good. But you have all this communication coming in from this person. You are the one regret I can't let go of. Do you see? That's why they're reaching out for you. All right. It says, there are things I never got the chance to tell you. All right. There are things I never got the chance to tell you. That's why. All right. You're like, I'm going to just go this way and you just go that way. But no, they want to ascend. They want to level up to be where you are. They're reaching out for you. All right. So there's a lot of telepathic connection going on right now. As you know, twin souls share that telepathic emotional bond because we're connected at the heart. All right. So it says, there are no real secrets in this world. They know that you can see beyond their mask. They never stood a chance wearing that thing with you. There was never a point in wearing that thing around you in the first place. Okay. Underlying energy here. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. So you still think about them too. Possibly you dream of them. Okay. They were walking around with their toxic masculinity, pretending they didn't care, but they really do. And then we have, life isn't a test. There are no right answers. It's just about being happy, guys. Doing what makes you happy. All right. So I think that's what they're realizing. This mask is breaking open here. All right. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information as to where you can book personal readings with me, purchase any of my books, a copy of one of my decks, where you can join us for the book club or any of that good jazz can be found in the description box. Speaking of the book club, all right, if you're interested, send me an email. We're going to be starting back up in January 2026. All right. Other than that, I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace and ARIES.